Today's event, Transgenerational Wealth via Land Banking, brings together investors and financial experts to explore the strategic acquisition of land as a means of building and preserving wealth across generations. Attendees will gain insights into the fundamentals of land banking, including its potential for long-term appreciation and tax benefits. Don't miss it.
All right, thank you, IT. Thank you for that. Right about now, without taking much of our time, I would like to bring up the guest speaker. While we wait for the IT to project our vision, mission, and mission statements rather. So we would want to invite our guest speaker. Our guest speaker is no other person than a very experienced and quantity surveyor, and he has been in the field of real estate for over 7 years, and he has had track record of sales in real estate, and he understands this topic we want to discuss today. He's the best person to discuss this topic today because he has been in the field. He has a lot of loads of experience in this field, and okay, we'll be calling him up shortly. So now, before I call him, I want to see if we have people that have joined us. Quite a lot of people. All right. Now we have Jotehili. He said he's from United States of Ikeja, Lagos. Very funny. United States of Ikeja, Lagos. That's nice. That's a good one. And we also have Ramadan from. Ramadan is calling from the UAE. Oh, that's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you, Ramadan, for joining us. Thank you. Okay, before I call on the guest speaker, please, this is the time you need your pen and paper or book you need to jot lots of things down because you are going to gain a lot in this section. And also, for any questions you'll be having, please, we beg you not to interrupt the guest speaker. Just put it in the Q&A section. We'll pick it up from there once the guest speaker has finished his presentation, and he will answer your questions accordingly. All right, now the time we have been waiting for is here. I've given a small background about our guest speaker today, but I'm sure most of you will be guessing who this person is. Well, okay. Should I introduce him? Okay, please type in the comment section. Do you want me to introduce him? Do you want me to call on his name? Please type it there. Type it there. I want this to be, conversational. I want you to know. What are you expecting from this from today's section? Please type it in the comment section. I want to know before I call on the guest speaker. Please. Thank you. I'm waiting. Please type it. Let's see. What are you expecting? What are you expecting to get from this section? Okay. All right. Someone said yes, ma. I don't understand what you mean by yes, ma. Oh, yes, ma. Okay. You want me to unveil the person? Type. What you want to gain from this section today. What you're expecting to get from this section. Please type in the comment section. Type in the comment section. I'm waiting. Are we all here? Don't tell me we have over 50 people here and nobody is commenting. No. This is not a good one. Okay. Someone said more in-depth knowledge about land banking, such as to put it into practice. Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. I guess this person is a salesperson. So he wants to put it into practice. And please, we want more. We need this to be engaging because even when the speaker comes up, we want it to be more engaging. We don't want to be like he's the only one talking. We want it to be engaging. Please drop what you're expecting from this section. Anyone? I just need 2 people to drop it before I call on the guest speaker. All right. Someone said, Sunday Abido, he said, expecting to be more enlightened about transgenerational wealth via land banking. Beautiful. And someone said, to understand more about land value appreciation and strategic ways to sell. Wow. This is beautiful. That means you guys are ready. You guys are ready to get an impactful section. All right. Without any further ado, let me introduce to you our guest speaker for today, in the person of Mr. Olufemi Shola. Mr. Olufemi Shola. Mr. Olufemi Shola, are you ready for us?
Oh, yes, I'm ready.
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful.
Thank you so
Okay,
much.
please. I'm saying, yeah. Sorry, Mr. Olufemi Shola. I'm saying clap, clap, clap. Thank you. Please, we need more of that. We need more of that. Thank you very much. So, Mr. Olufemi Shola, take it up.
Thank you so much. Thank you for that introduction. It's such a pleasure to be here. It's a beautiful one once again. The October investors meeting. Wow, wow. We're glad to have everyone join us. So this is GTextland subsidiary. We are your stakeholder in land banking and multiplying your wealth. Okay, my name is Olufemi Shola, like our host mentioned, and I'm an executive wealth advisor with GTextland. And it's such a pleasure to be here. I will just go directly. Let's go straight to what we have for today. So we'll be talking about creating transgenerational wealth via land banking. That's the theme of this month's meeting, creating transgenerational wealth via land banking. So I'll be sharing my screen. I'll be sharing my screen now so that we can go hand in hand through this very important topic of land banking. Just give me a minute. Oh, where's it? Okay. Right. Just a minute. I'm trying to bring it up right now. I have it open here. Okay. All right. Can you see my screen now? Just this will be out in the jiffy. Okay. So let me share now. Let me share now. So the like I said, the concept of today's webinar is around the topic of land banking. We'll be trying to explore what land banking is all about, right? And yes, I think I'm sharing now, so you'll be able to see my screen now. Please, if you can see my screen, please just use the chat box and type yes, yes, yes. Today's class is going to be very interactive. I'll be engaging you a lot, and it's going to be very short. I'm not going to wait. Oh, thank you very much. I see your response, Mrs. Olabisi. Thank you so much. So it's going to be very short, and I'm not going to waste any time. Thank you so much, Abel. You say yes, we can see the slide. Thank you. And I don't want us to waste any time. So let me enlarge this screen. Okay, yeah. So it's enlarged. All right. So land banking, like you can see on the first page, is saying the meaning. Thank you, Mr. Sunday. Thank you. Yes, I can. Yes, I see. You can see my screen. So I said like it's showing on the screen, we'll be considering the meaning of land banking and how to invest for maximum returns. The meaning of land banking and how to invest for maximum returns. So first of all, you may be wondering, what is land banking? What exactly is land banking? I know I've met a couple of real estate enthusiasts, people interested in real estate, people interested in growing their money, people interested in building a financial wall of protection around their families, around their loved ones. And yes, they may have been hearing, oh, we need to buy one land somewhere, or invest in one growing location, maybe in Ibejuleki or in Ekpe. Here, a lot of investors are moving towards a particular location, and they just know, oh, I just need to save my money, gather my money, and invest in a reputable real estate company, right? But the concept of land banking, some people don't really, they may have heard about it, but they don't really understand. Now, there have been a lot of definitions around this topic. And in my daily interactions with clients and investors alike, I got to understand that not everybody really truly understands the clear concept of land banking. So that's why these meetings like this have been put together to help you understand, so that you can even explain it to a child. You can explain it to an 11-year-old. You can explain it to your children as they come up, as they grow up in life. You want to teach them, you're not only giving them fish, but you also want to teach them how to fish. You want to teach them, you want to start giving them financial wisdom from a very young age. How are you going to explain this to a child? Now, look at it live on the screen, saying land banking, the meaning and how to invest for maximum returns. When I talk about smart investment strategies, one concept that often surfaces in my research and discussions is land banking. Now, you might be wondering, as I once just mentioned, what exactly is land banking? What is land banking? Now, this is it. Land banking is the practice of purchasing undeveloped land with the expectation that it will increase in value over time. I repeat, land banking is a practice of purchasing undeveloped land with the expectation that it will increase in value over time. By over time, we mean between, it could be a period of maybe a year or 3 years, excuse me, or 5 years, or even up to 20 years. That is a very long-term investment, as much as 20 years, 30 years, and above. Now, you must understand that real estate, the true gains and profits in real estate is in the long term, right? So when we say over time, don't see 20 years as too long, right? Guess what? Many of us can take our minds back to when we were just teenagers, to when we were just adolescents. And now you are the age where you are, and you are thinking, oh, how did time fly? That's the same thing. Now, in real estate, the greater the time, the greater the profit. So let's go to the next slide. More definitions around land banking. This also says land banking is a real estate investment approach that's focused on the long term. Exactly what I was just explaining a second ago. So instead of buying a house or a building, you are buying a piece of undeveloped land. Now, it's not about what's on the land right now, but what the land could turn into in the future. By turning into, we mean the value, right? The future value and the present value. Now, there's something I want to explain. The value, you can write this down. The value of a land is not in the structure on it. I repeat, the value of a land is not in the structure on that land. The value of every land you see, whether it's a pre-developed land, underdeveloped land, or developing land, right? I'm talking about location right now, is in the land itself, the earth. Okay, please, you can jot that down. The value of every land is not in the structure on it, but in the land itself. Let's go to the next one. Now, you might wonder, as I did, how is this different from a regular real estate development? Talking about the approach of buying a land and leaving it over a time so that the land, the value can increase or can appreciate over a period of time. Now, how is this different from regular real estate development, like building housing units, buying or subscribing to a fully furnished apartment or a fully furnished structure? How is it different? Now, the key difference is the approach and the timeline. Please put this down. Write it down. Write it down. You need this for the future. You need this not just for yourself, but also to educate your loved ones, to educate your children as well. I said, and I repeat, the key difference between land banking and regular real estate development, other ones, is in the approach and the timeline. Okay? Now, traditional real estate development typically involves buying land, developing it fairly quickly, not wasting time to develop, or maybe by building homes or building commercial spaces like shops or other structures, and then selling or renting it out for a profit. Okay, that's the traditional real estate development approach. But for land banking on the other hand, it's more about playing the waiting game. You're not rushing to build something. Instead, you're waiting for the right time to sell and cash out. When the value of the land has gone up, which could take several years, sometimes even decades, like I mentioned, sometimes up to 20 years, 30 years for the next generation. Yes, you know, that's futuristic. Now, that exactly is playing the long-term game. Remember, at the beginning, at the introduction of this lesson, I said that land banking, the greater the profits, let me rephrase my words. The longer the time, the greater the profits. Yes. The longer the time of waiting, the greater the profits. Now, some investors choose to buy land that already has some infrastructure in place, maybe an entry and exit road, or electricity. It already has a transformer on site, other alternative power supply, or even water supply like a borehole, and other mechanical structures like a soakaway or a septic tank. Some investors can choose to buy land that already has the structures in place. Now, what this does is that it also helps, you know, influence the value of the land itself, right? Development, infrastructural development on the land helps boost the value, right? Now we go to this subtopic titled How to Invest in Land Banking for Maximum Returns. So we have just dealt with the definition, explaining the concept of land banking, right? I believe by now you understand up to this point. If you do, please use the chat box and say, yes, I understand. If you don't, you can also say, yes, I do not understand. And also, please make use of the Q&A box, the question and answer box, to write your question. If there's anything boggling your mind, anything I've mentioned so far that you don't understand, you can use the question and answer box, not the chat box, the question and answer box, because this is a webinar, so that we'll be able to track your questions. Thank you so much. I'm getting your feedback. So we go straight to this subtopic, how to invest in land banking for maximum returns. How to invest in land banking for maximum returns. See, I'll also, while we're on this, you would not want to get value alone, right? If you're a realtor, if you are an intending investor, if you are maybe a serial investor, you have done investment over the years up to this time, please reach out to one or two friends that you know this would also be valuable to, and tell them the good news that they should join this meeting. Send them the same link that you used to join this meeting, okay? You can use your WhatsApp status, use your WhatsApp DM, use your Facebook story. Please just invite one person invite one person you know in your circle that this information will be very valuable to. You can invite your partner, you can invite your wife as well. So let's go to how to invest in land banking for maximum returns. If you are looking to just start investing in land banking, maybe as a beginner, and you want to make the most out of your investments, you don't just want to waste your time, you don't want to waste your hard-earned money, right? We know how the economy is. Every penny counts, every kobo counts, every naira counts, every zero your accounts count. And there are some key steps you should follow. So let's talk about how you can not only do this effectively, but also do this smartly. That's why we call our investors in GTextland smart investors, because it takes a lot of wisdom to actually invest. It takes a lot of wisdom to actually not only choose, make the decision of investing, but to choose the right vehicle that will take you there, right? A lot of people want to be wealthy, but they don't know how to identify the right vehicles of wealth that will move them from where they are right now to where they desire to be. So land banking is one of such vehicles, okay? So based on my experience and research, I've put together some of these important points for you to know how to invest in land banking as a smart investor for maximum returns. I believe by now you have shared this information like I asked you to. Please share it through your social media platforms to be here. Okay, we're going into the nitty-gritty right now. So number one, the first step you need to take to be able to invest rightly is to identify locations. As simple as this sounds, not everybody knows how to do this. A lot of people have had their fingers burnt in choosing locations that over the years have not shown any form of potential. So they hear that, oh, gold was found in so location. By gold, I mean metaphorically, right? They hear that an opportunity is somewhere in a particular location, and they rush there based on hearsay, based on what a friend said. Now, before even making a decision, you have to look at the person advising, what experience do they have? It may be a family member. It may be an agent. What experience they have in this industry to be able to give you an advice that's going to pay you at the end of the day. So the first step to invest rightly is to identify high potential locations. You have to look for areas that have a high growth potential. This could mean areas near developed cities or developing cities, right? There's a difference between a developed location or developed area and a developing area. Now we've got underdeveloped, we've got pre-developed, we've got developing, and then we've got developed locations. So you have to be able to identify these areas that have high growth potential. And like I said, it could be areas near cities that, right? Places where there's a talk of new infrastructure. For example, let me engage you as you're here. Can you mention one location that you heard of that has a new infrastructure coming in? By infrastructure, I mean public infrastructure that you heard, oh, the government is about to put in this, so maybe a train station. Okay, I see Mrs. Olabisi say Ekpe. That's beautiful. Can you also write in the comment section what the infrastructure that you heard that is going to be put in a place like Ekpe? I want other responses. Like I said, this class is going to be very interactive. Okay, this webinar is going to be very, very interactive. You're going to enjoy your time. Oh, the Lagos Film City in Alaro. Wow, in Ekpe. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yes, I need more responses across Nigeria. Across Nigeria, public infrastructure like highways, I see reading must be to very much. Yes, yes. Corridor, Beautiful. So if infrastructure like this tells you, a wise man said, when you hear that gold was found, gold has been found, let me use the present tense. The wise man said, you can write this down. When you hear that gold has been found in a particular area or in a particular location, don't rush to go and also dig for gold. Rather, position yourself in such a way that you can sell shovels to the diggers. You can sell spades to the diggers. You can sell diggers to the diggers, right? It's all about position. Now you hear about new infrastructure like highways, airports, going into new regions like that. We mentioned Mowe Redeem Hospital, Lagos Film City, proposed Lagos Film City in Ekpe, even the new international airport coming into that area, and you're sitting down. You're actually sitting down. Do you want to be told? Oh my. If you by this webinar, I guess you know what to do. Okay, so these regions where new commercial or residential developments are also coming in, the trick is to spot these opportunities before everyone else does. Go there, buy a piece of that place, and wait. Go there, buy a piece of that place, and wait. So the successful man by name Tony Robbins has said, if you want to be successful, do what other successful people do. If you want to be wealthy, do what other wealthy people do. If you want to be a wealthy investor, do what other wealthy investors do. And this is one of them. Number one, identify high potential locations, spot them. You should be able to, first of all, identify them, like I said, through new infrastructure coming in, and then go there before everyone else does. Buy a piece of the place and wait. The next would be to conduct thorough due diligence. That's the second point. Conduct thorough due diligence. Once you've got your eyes, once you've got your eyes on a potential piece of land, now it's time to do your work. Okay, now I would advise you don't leave this part to even any third party. Oh, you can say, oh, I'm using my junior brother. My junior brother is going to help me sort that out. Oh, I've got it. No, the right thing is to go through a professional, maybe like your investment banker, or like an investment lawyer, or a wealth advisor affiliated to you, because it boggles our mind when you have a medical expert at the dial of a button on your phone. Yeah, you do. You have a lawyer for legal cases when you run into trouble with the law. Yes, you do. You have an expert for your buildings, an engineer, an architect. Yes, you do. You have a technician for repairs in your house and maintenance. Yes, you do. And in all of this, you don't have a wealth advisor for your investment plans. Think about it for a minute. I think you need to do the right thing, okay? So, like I said, the second point, the next best step is to be able to conduct thorough due diligence, right? This step is crucial. You need to check everything, the legal status of the land, zoning laws, any potential environmental concerns, and even the future area development plans. This can be done at the Ministry of Lands and Survey, right? And of course, you can get access to some of these public documents. By law, you have the right to freedom of information. So they are going to give you this information about future area development by the government, or future area development plans by the government for that area you have your eyes on. Then you also need to uncover every piece of information that can affect the value of your investments. So let's go to the next. Still explaining the second point about conducting due diligence. It says this is where you bring in the experts. I mentioned this, collaborating with reputable land banking firms like GTextland, real estate developers, or professionals that can help you make a huge difference in your decision. For instance, GTextland is a developer you can trust. over the years we have been doing real estate for over 9 years now. And like, you know, we are celebrating our 9 years anniversary. This will be done with a beautiful dinner, right? At a choice location. We'll also be rolling out our Rolls Royce concierge service. We're giving massive discounts on some of our estate locations, and a whole lot of giveaways you will not want to miss out on. So we are known for reliability in the land banking sector. We can also offer valuable insights, help you navigate the complexities of land transactions, and provide access to prime land in prime locations that you might not be able to find on your own. This is what we do. This is what we are good at. This is what we have been doing for over the years, and you can bank on us. We also have a track record of identifying lands with great potential. By great potential, I mean, you can go to all of our estates and you find this to be true. Closeness to public infrastructure, closeness to an educational institution, closeness to a major road, closeness to an industrial complex or an industrial area, and the whole lot. So we've got a knack for identifying lands with great potential value, and also we know the markets. We have the right connections. So to save you time, to save you energy, and protect you from scammers, you can trust us with your money. You can trust us to help you make the right decision, to guide you through the entire process, reducing the risks associated with land banking. Okay. So from this, we are going to go to the next subtopic: strategies for maximizing returns in land banking. Strategies for maximizing returns in land banking. Now, to hit the jackpot with land banking, now this is the juicy part. It's not just about what you invest in, but it's also about the how, the process. I repeat, it's not just about what you invest in, but also about the process of investing and the time. You can write this down. The time is as important as what you invest in. Take that as a very powerful quote from today's webinar. The process of investing and the timeliness is as important as you investing. Based on our experiences and strategies we have learned over the years, let's take a look at some smart tactics that can help you maximize your returns. Thank you, Esther Edeha. I see your feedback. Thank you. Number one, timing the market for optimal land acquisition. Time. Remember, I said the process and the time is as important as what you invest in. So timing is everything. The real estate market, like any other market, has its ups and downs. Now, the trick, as we have found over the years, is to buy land when the prices are reasonable. I'm going somewhere with this. The trick, as we have found, is to buy land when the prices are reasonable, before major growth or development kicks into that area. Now, this might mean keeping an eye on economic trends. For example, the coastal highway in Lagos, the Lagos-Calabar coastal highway, that area where that coastal road is going to pass through is unbelievable. If they had told you some years back, some 10 years ago, that this new infrastructure is going to blow up that place, you would have said, no, you don't believe it, right? But keeping an eye on economic trends, upcoming infrastructural projects, or changes in urban planning, like the coastal highway I just mentioned, would affect the land prices of a particular location. So the timing is important. Timing is everything. You have to time the market for optimal land acquisition. You don't just delay. Like, for example, your wealth advisor may be advising you, take action now on certain locations, and you have just been dragging your feet saying, okay, I'm going to do it. I want to think about it. Give me some time. You're just having that, should I or should I not? You need to understand that timing the market would actually either help give you the best deal or give you an average deal. All right. So the next, will be about number 2, understanding the local real estate landscape to make the right decision. You need to understand the local real estate landscape to make informed decision. Now, each area has its unique real estate dynamics. For example, the dynamics of the real estate markets in Lagos, it's quite different from Abuja. It's quite different from Port Harcourt. It's quite different from the US, right? And other, burgeoning locations in Nigeria. Now, what works in one place might not work in another. That's why in your quest for a successful land banking portfolio, you need to get to know the local real estate landscape, right? You need to also, this involves a lot of researching about past trends in that area. You want to find out from the locals. You want to put your ear down. You want to know what kind of things have been happening here. Do they have a history of land grabbers? Do they have a history of maybe natural disasters like perennial flooding, erosions, and all that? Now, you also want to find out about current trends and also get a feel of the community plans for that area, both government plans and also the local community plans. All right, so we go to the next, the benefits and risks of land banking. The benefits and risks of land banking. Like every good thing on earth, there are pros and cons. Like every good thing on earth, there are pros and cons. Land banking, like any investment, comes with its share of sunshine and rain. Land banking, I repeat, like every investment, comes with its share of sunshine and rain, right? There are seasons for the markets. Understanding both the benefits and the risks has been key to making informed decisions in our land banking journey as a company. All right? So as a smart investor, you need to understand the benefits and the risks involved in land banking. Number 1 benefit of land banking is that it gives you, it offers you potential for high returns over the long term. Remember, timing and process. Land banking gives you an advantage of high potential for high returns over the long term. One of the biggest draws of land banking is the potential for high returns. See, land banking has actually transformed lives. It has actually transformed generations of some families in Nigeria, right? Has been absolutely transformed from just managing resources to living living a life of abundance, a life of wealth, right? You hear stories of someone like our chairman, Dr. Stephen Akintayo. You hear his story of how he started, right, from Songo Tedo to where he is, right, a global figure. That's what land banking can actually do, right? And a lot of other stories. So over time, as the demand for land increases due to factors like population growth or urban expansion, of course, the need for housing will also increase. People need where to lay their head. People need permanent homes, family homes, right? Now, of course, the value of your land will also increase significantly. This is basic economics. You know, the higher the demand, the higher the value for a particular product. Same thing applies in land banking. So land banking, one advantage of land banking that it gives you a potential for high returns. Number 2, second benefit is a form of diversification and risk mitigation in your investment. So there are a lot of other investment channels. We have mutual funds, we have fixed deposits in banks, we have treasury bills, we have a lot of other both short-term and long-term investment packages by different investment platforms. But once you are assured that land banking gives to you is about diversifying your investment portfolio, and not only diversifying, but also mitigating against the risks. Why is this Why is land banking a good way of risk mitigation? This is because we all know that land banking offers very low risk. Even bankers know this, right? Financial advisors will tell you that land banking is one investment channel that offers very low risk. So diversifying your investment portfolio means not putting all your eggs in one basket. By including land in your portfolio, you are spreading out your risks. You're actually exploring a low risk option. Excuse me. Land as an asset class often behaves differently from stocks and bonds. Also, I mentioned mutual funds, fixed deposits, treasury bills, and others. Now, land also provides a buffer during times when other investments may not be performing very well, right? As a serial investor, you actually understand what I mean. Okay, we go to the next for want of time. Development uncertainties. Development uncertainties. If your strategy involves eventually developing the land, now there's a whole set of uncertainties associated with that, right? This may involve you getting the necessary permits, necessary approvals by government agencies, also dealing with construction costs. Now, the current economy situation tells you that construction costs comes with inflation just by itself, right? Without even doing anything, you know, the price of cement as of January is not the same now in October. Now, also navigating zoning laws can be complex. So all of these uncertainties and complexities can also affect you as an investor. So these are some of, like I mentioned, the pros, and now I'm mentioning the disadvantages. Okay, so the market might change by the time you are ready to develop or sell, thus affecting your returns. Okay, so you must understand as an investor that apart from the many benefits of land banking, one disadvantage is that it also has uncertainties around development. Okay, sometimes your prediction may not turn out to be true. So on the screen, you are seeing some of the opportunities we have, right? Now, the reason for showing you this is talking about, let me go back to the point where we talked about timing the market for optimal land acquisition. I said, like you can see on the screen, that timing is everything. Now, as a smart investor, if you're actually speaking with your wealth advisor, he or she will tell you that the best time to key into any banking project is during the pre-launch stage. I repeat, the best time. Remember, the process and the timing of an investment is as good, is as valuable as the investment itself. It's not enough to have your funds ready, right? And you delayed to make the move at the right time. No, that will not be very beneficial for you. Now, timing is very important. I repeat, your wealth advisor would tell you that the best time to key into any land banking project is during the pre-launch stage. So let me take you to these flyers we have on the screen. We have our pre-launch of our White House Phase 2 in Kuje in Abuja. Timing is very important. Thank you very much. I get your feedback. Ms. Marta Irregular. So on the screen, you see our GTextland 9th anniversary offer, telling you that you can buy an acre in any of our estates below and qualify to participate in a raffle draw to win an all-expense paid trip to Jordan. Wow, drum rolls, thank you very much. Please use the emoji, give me the energy. If you are happy to hear this, please give me feedback. Let me know that you're here with me. Okay? Thank you very much. Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you for the applause. This is exciting. This is exciting. In fact, I'm jumping in my spirit right now. Okay? GTextland, like I mentioned at the beginning of this webinar, we're celebrating our 9th anniversary celebration. We're marking is a major milestones for us, and we've come a long way from just one estate to over 30 estates in Nigeria, estates in the US, in Houston, Texas. It's not easy. You will know that it's not easy to navigate the economic climate we find ourselves in. So you should celebrate us. Please use the applause emoji in the chat box and celebrate yourself. For being here alone, you are celebrated. We celebrate you even as you celebrate us. So let's just go straight to the offers we have here on our screen. We have an offer for qualifying for an all-expense paid trip to Jordan as part of our giveaways during this anniversary period. Just all you need to do, subscribe to an acre in any of the estates. Yes, I'm seeing Sajus Farm City in Ekpe in Lagos. I'm seeing Jasper Smart City in the Sherry North in Lagos. I'm seeing Sajus Estate in Kuzape 2. This is a Hybro area in Abuja. I'm seeing Sapphire Estate in Ikorodu, Lagos. I'm seeing Berry Polo Estate in Abeokuta, Ogun State, White House Estate, Moniya, Ibadan, and Berry Golf Estate in Ibadan, Oyo State. All express paid trip, first class hotel accommodation, all express paid flight tickets, both return ticket to and fro, right? But remember, just for one person, just for one person. If you know you may not have the time, so these more details will be communicated to you. I'll just reach out to the person that invited you to this webinar and we'll share more details with you concerning this. So for our pre-launch, essays on pre-launch, we have Garnet Estate in Ibejuleki that is going to be launched very soon. I see the date here has passed. This date was put forward and it's going to be happening very soon. The timing of this is going to be confirmed to you as well. Then, like I said, we have our newest baby in Abuja, all the way in Abuja, White House phase 2 in Kuje. It will interest you to know that the phase 1 of this estate was completely sold out in less than 3 months. What's that telling you as a smart investor, based on the lessons we have learned so far in the course of this webinar? That tells you that this estate ticks all the boxes of a good location. It ticks all the boxes for smart investors to rush and into all the acres and plots in this estate. It tells you one thing, it ticks all the boxes. So you should be looking into this offer. You should be reaching out to your wealth advisor to tell you how you are going to subscribe so you don't miss out. Okay, it's going for as low as 2.5 million per plot if you are getting up to an acre. All right, so let's go to the next. So in conclusion, we're rounding up now. In conclusion, we see that land banking is about buying undeveloped land as a long-term investment. The investment itself, number one, the process, the right process, so you don't have any regrets. Number two, and the timing. When you mix these 3 ingredients together, you're on your way to wealth. The investment itself, the process, the right process is as important as the investment itself. And then the timing. You mix these 3 ingredients together, you're on your way to tremendous transgenerational wealth. So it's waiting for the right time when the land's value goes up, because the area around it also grows or develops. Now, this is the right way of doing land banking. Now, this can be done in a smart way to make money in the future, not just for yourself, but for your coming the generation behind you. I'm talking about your children, talking about your grandchildren, your great-grandchildren. Now, you must add something different to your investment offer. Don't say, I'm only going to keep my money in the bank. My brother, my sister, the value of your money is depreciating in the bank. It's a fact. It's a fact. Oh, I'm only going to keep my money in forex. I have a domiciliary account, a dollar domiciliary account, a pound domiciliary account. How do you want your money to multiply? You come back some months after, your money is still the same figure. The dollar is not going to grow by itself. You need to put wealthy people know this. They put their money, they don't leave their money sitting idle. They put their money in welfare. They're going to take them from where they are to where they want to be, right? So you must start to make a decision today to do something, to add something different to your investment portfolio. And I'll recommend land banking. It's your best bet. All right. So thank you very much. Thank you for the time. My moderator, Mrs. Olabisi, such a pleasure to.
Yes, I'm here.
I hope you enjoyed the class.
Yes, it was very, very impactful and educational. And I know that.
Please use the chat box. Share with us your let's hear from you. Did you get value? Just type I got value, I got value, I got value. Type I got value, I got value.
Thank you, Mr. Shola.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Mr. Shola. So if you have a question, please drop in the Q&A section so that Mr. Shola can answer these questions. So I got value. Mr. Shola, you mentioned timing. And I think that is one of the key in investment. If you want to invest, you have to be time conscious and know when to key into an investment. A savvy investor knows when to key into an investment, and timing is one of the major factor in or ingredients in your investment journey. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you for this wonderful section. So guys, if you have any questions, please quickly drop in the comment section. I will be calling quickly Miss Mata Oje. She will be talking about she'll be giving us the vision and the mission of GTextland. This we are supposed to have said earlier before the guest speaker comes in, but as it is, we're going to be having it now. So please drop your questions. We would like to have your questions while Mr. Shola answer them. All right, Miss Mataoje, are you with us? Okay, I think there is a question here. The question is from Mr. Godwin Odifa. He said, how can a serving COM member benefit from this land banking scheme? Mr. Shola, I think that's your question. Please kindly answer.
All right, thank you very much for that question, Mr. Godwin. That's a very beautiful question. So I'll just give you a straight answer. As a serving COM member, how can you benefit from a land banking opportunity? Very simple. One way could be through your savings and your savings over the years, or your savings through one business or the other you are doing by the side, apart from being a serving COM member, right? Because we have some serving COM members doing businesses. I don't know your financial strength at the moment, but if you've got savings, an opportunity like the pre-launch for White House Kuje going for as low as 5 million for a plot, it's a very good opportunity to start your real estate journey. A very good opportunity to start your land banking journey and be on the way to wealth. Every successful, smart investor you see today started somewhere, right? And you don't need to have all the money in the bank, like 10 million, 20 million. No, you can start from where you are. You can start small, right? But that's if you have access to such funds or resource. But if you don't, you can also key into by recommending people that you know may have such funds. You can say a word to a family friend or relative that you know has access to this, and then you recommend them to a good and reputable company like GTextland. You reach out to us and you just tell, okay, I have my uncle that is interested in this pre-launch opportunity, and yes, you can earn money from such recommendation, right? We offer commissions to consultants that recommend investors to us, and you can benefit from them. Now, the money you're going to make from that process, you can then save up. You imagine you do that once or twice in a year. you can get money that can also help you own your own land. So that's a very good way to start your land banking journey as a self-income. I hope I was able to answer your question. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. Shola. For any other further questions, please reach out to Mr. Shola and he's going to answer them for you. Okay, let's quickly go through our goal, our mission, and our vision. This is supposed to have come first, but now we are here. Yeah, this GTextland subsidiary, it's a subsidiary under the. Oh, okay. I think the IT want to project it for us. Thank you very much. So GTextland is a subsidiary under GTex Holdings. And our CEO is a person, not other person than Miss Martha Osachi. And also we have a Queen. So let's quickly go to our goal. Our goal as a subsidiary, GTextland subsidiary, is to own over 200 estates with over 25,000 luxury service plots sold by the year 2035. Sold by the year 2035. So what I'm saying is that the plan is to have over 200, is to own 200 estates with over 25 luxury service plots. And we have started the journey. We have over 30 estates already, and we are looking in the next 2025, we'll be having more than that, over 200 estates. And we sell service plots. And what we mean by service plot is a plot where we already have infrastructure. All you just need to do is to come, and build on your plots. That's just what you need. We do a road. We have good road constructed. We have latest infrastructure in the estate. So that's what we mean by service luxury plots. And also, our mission is to help out investors across various continents of the world build wealth through land banking using innovation and technology. Now, the question, the topic of today is land banking, and this is one of our mission. We want to help investors to build wealth through land banking. And from the discussion today, I'm sure that most people now understand what land banking is and how they can generate wealth through land banking. Also, our vision is to be the largest seller of service luxury plots. Yes, that's the vision for GTextland, to be the largest seller of luxury service plots. Right now, thank you, IT. We'll be going straight to our testimonial videos. We'll be going straight to our testimonial videos. And IT, please project the testimonial videos to show you how, am I going to use? I want to use a word. How happy our investors are with us. Those that have invested over the past, in our previous estates and existing estates rather, how happy they are with us. So please project these testimonial videos quickly. Kindly project it quickly. While we wait for that, Mr. Shola. Okay. It's coming up. All right.
So, how are you doing today?
I wanted to ask.
So, we have been to Berry Fort at Nkorodu, and here we are in Sadios Estate with Mr. James. So, what do you have to say about this estate?
Man, I'm really excited. This is just what I wanted.
Awesome.
You have given me what I wanted. I'm very happy. Thank you very much for this.
But you said something that you prefer this Sadios to Berry. Why?
I prefer this place. The thing is that I believe that this place will be better planned.
Okay.
We have better amenities than that Berry estate. I'm not saying that place is not good, but I think this is better.
This is where the money is.
There is money now. You want to compare Gusape with Kurudu?
This is where the money is.
Thank you
And
very
even
much.
for me, for the first time, even coming here, I mean, I'm seeing the phase one. I saw top people there. I'm seeing Kubana's, big Kubana's place, and I'm seeing, so many awesome landmarks. I saw codes of landmarks, and the places that you look at, and you just want to build something really nice for either residential or commercial, or even land banking. So this is actually, like you said, Mr. Noso, this is where the money is. So places like this, you don't wait. Basically, you don't wait to buy. You want to be like Mr. Noso. If I'm you, self, I buy like an acre and just leave. Buy acre like or 2 acres. Well, as regards that, it will interest you to know that there are flexible payment plan. You can make down payments. Awesome. So you can make down payments, spread balance across the period of time, So reach out and let's help you. So you can hear it from a client who already has an investment here. So you want to be like Mr. Noso and get as many as you can. The best time, I used to tell people, the best time to buy property is when it's not fully developed. I like the Guzape one now that everywhere is fully developed and you sell it for 300 million or 150, right? You have an opportunity to buy at, what's the current price now?
Current price is 50 million.
Okay,
and 50. Have the chairman listed for 40 million.
Great. So you have a whooping 10 million discount, at this point in time. And I can tell you for a fact, leave this place for the next 1 year, you won't be selling anything less than 100 to 150 million here. So you don't want to wait. You want to call now and make more inquiries and secure your plots as much as possible, like Mr. Nonso. So any final words for
invest now. Because I know how much I bought this place and it's already 50 million. So invest now. Don't wait for tomorrow. Do it now.
All right. So you heard from Mr. Nonso. Call the number and get as many plots as possible. See you.
All right, thank you. So right now we'll be going to the offer of the day. The offer of the day, Mr. Thank you, IT. Thank you, IT. Thank you, IT.
So we have been to very fort at Nkurudu, and here we are in Sadios Estate with Mr. James. So what do you have to say about this estate?
IT, thank you.
I'm really
Thank
excited.
you. All right. The offer of the day, Mr. Shola, I'll need you here to tell us the offer of the day and when this offer will be ending. Hello, Mr. Shola.
All right. Thank you very much. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay, thank you very much. IT, yes, I see. Can you please zoom in? Please zoom in on this so everyone will be able to see it very well. Let's start with Garnet Estate Ibejuleki. So yes, our offer of the day, like I said, timing is everything. And the best time to key into any land banking project is during the pre-launch stage. The best time to key into any land banking project is during the pre-launch stage. So we have the launch and allocation for Garnet Estate in Ibejuleki in Lagos coming up on Saturday, 2nd November 2024, right? You can subscribe to be a proud owner of a piece of this estate for as low as 10 million naira if you are getting up to 6 plots. So instead of IT, can you? Yes, thank you very much. I think this is okay. Thank you. So instead of paying 25 million naira for a plot, you can, between now and the 2nd of November, take advantage of this opportunity. Subscribe for a plot at 10 million naira if you are getting up to 6 plots. And for 1 plot, you can get it at 15 million. And if you are saying, oh, I don't have up to 15 million, but I have like 7 million naira, yes, you can deposit what you have, and then spread the balance for up to 6 months, but you'll be paying instrumentally at the end of 6 months or with million naira for a plot in Garnet Estate in Bejuleki. It interests you to know that this place is very close to the Dangote refinery, the Lekki deep sea port, and a whole lot of very high indicators of a lot of indicators of high potential value. Okay, you do not want to miss out on this opportunity. It's just for a limited time. After Saturday, the 2nd of November, you're not going to be getting it at this price. Instead, you'll be paying as high as 25 million per plot, and that's just even for an acre. Okay. Let's go to the next one. IT. The next will be Sargis Estate in Ijebu Ode. Yes. You can you zoom on it? Thank you very much. Beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you very much. So Sargis Estate Ijebu Ode is another pre-launch opportunity you can key into. This is going for as low as 5 million naira if you are getting it outrightly. And if you are getting up to 6 plots, we always advise our smart investors to go for the bigger pie. The more the plots, the more opportunities you have and the more options you have for yourself. So you can, at the end of period of some years, you can decide to sell off 2 plots and use the funds from that sale to fund the development of the second 2, and then still leave the remaining 2 for more future projects, okay, for more appreciation. So it gives you more options. So if you are going for if you are going for up to 6 plots, you'll be getting it at 2.5 million per plot instead of 5 million per plot. And if you are going for 1 plot, you'll be getting at 5 million instead of 7.5 million for Sargis Ijebu Ode. Now, please also note that this offer is also time limited. It's going to end on same Saturday, the 2nd of November. You do not want to miss out on this. This estate is in a very prime location, very close to Babcock University, an educational institution. There's a lot of demand for housing units by parents and students alike, okay? You do not want to miss out on this. Let's go to the next one, IT. Let's go to the next one for want of time. I see the next one is White House Farm Estates, J. So, yes, this estate, like I told you, is fast selling. It's actually fast selling. And what we have noticed, the trend we have noticed about these opportunities that everyone is keen into acres. If you're not getting an acre, you're getting 2 acres. People are keen into buy acres, by acres, by acres, because it's quite affordable, right? This price increase took effect as at Saturday, 26th of October, that is 2 days ago, right? It was initially going for 5 million for outright ownership and 2.5 million for a mini estate, right? But we had some meeting with management, and there's been a little consideration because of this meeting. So because of the privilege of being part of this webinar, you have the opportunity to still take advantage of the first price of 5 million naira outright and 2.5 million naira for a mini estate. But that has to be only if you take advantage today. After today, you will have to pay, you may have to pay this new price of 6 million for outright payment for 1 plot, or 3.5 million if you are getting up to an acre. So, but if you want to actually get a discount of 1 million naira, that's going to be available only for 24 hours. Between now, as we are speaking, and tomorrow, you can take advantage of the 5 million naira for outright ownership and 2.5 million naira if you're getting up to an acre. I would recommend that you key into the acre package, okay? Go for the bigger pie and get bigger rewards. Let's go to the next one, IT. Let's go to the next one. Okay, so I think that's for our offer of the day. That's that for our offer of the day. So please reach out to your wealth advisor, whoever invited you to be a part of today's investors meeting. Reach out to them and quickly start taking action. You do not want to miss out on this. A popular saying will say, if you snooze, you lose. You do not want to be told, right? You do not want to be having regrets. Oh, why did I not key in as at the time when I heard of this opportunity? So please take advantage of the White House phase 2 Kuje offer. Take advantage of the largest estate in the Jebu offer, and also take advantage of Garnet Estate in the Berchuleki offer. Okay, please take note of the time. Take note of the time. Timing is everything. Timing is everything. So, Mrs. Olabisi, I think we're done at this point. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Okay, yes, thank you, Mr. Shola. Also note that if you are keen into this 50% discount for courtesy of our 9th anniversary, GTextland 9th anniversary, you will also be, you have an opportunity to partake in the raffle draw for all expense paid trip to Jordan. I think Mr. Shola mentioned that before. So this is an opportunity to also mention this for our existing estate. Anyway, that's for our existing estate. And for the new estates that we are doing on pre-launch, this is an opportunity for you to key into it. Like we said, White House Kuje, for example, sold out at 10 million naira, sold out at 10 million naira. And it's those that key into it bought at 5 million naira outright payment and 2.5 for 6 plots, as in per plot for if they're buying up to 6 plots. So thank you, Mr. Shola. We appreciate your presence. Thank you, everyone, for joining us today. And for our beautiful investors, our intelligent investors, our Odogun, take opportunity of these offers now as we speak. Now, now, now. Time is money, as they say. Yes, now. Thank you very much, everybody, and see you in the next one. Bye. IT, up to you. Bye.
It's all about luxury class and unforgettable experience. That is what GTEx Homes and GTextland is all about. Today we're taking our 9th year anniversary to the next level.
You know, Vivian, GTextland and GTex Home is not known for selling houses and landed property. It is about creating an experience that lasts for a lifetime.
And what better way to celebrate than a ride with GTextland and GTex Homes Rolls Royce Challenge?
Wow.
Yeah.
And for our lucky clients and selected individuals, you will also get the chance to be selected for our exclusive podcast show. Imagine sitting down with a celebrity, sharing your experience with GTextland and GTex Homes, with a celebrity sitting beside you inside a Rolls Royce.
Wow, that's an amazing experience.
Being a client of GTextland and GTex Homes means you are already a VIP. And how well to show it and let you ride luxury in style. In our Rolls Royce Challenge, you can take a Rolls Royce to your place of work or your place of worship.
For participation, take a picture of our Rolls Royce, post it on Instagram or Facebook, and tag GTex Homes NG or GTextland and GTex Holdings.
Now, whether you're a new or an existing customer, you're offered a luxury airport concierge service. Arrive in style and make your journey more comfortable in a luxurious Rolls Royce.
This is your moment. GTex Homes and GTextland is celebrating their 9 years of excellence, and we want you to be a part of it.
Don't wait too long. All our special offers, free ride, exclusive podcast experience ends November 8, 2024.
Join us in celebrating our 9th anniversary in style. Ride with GTex. Be a part of it. Be a part of this legacy.
GTextland, the Rolls-Royce of land banking.
Lagos State, Nigeria. It's known for its historic landscapes, coastal beauty, and nestled around the Atlantic Ocean. It's because the sunny beaches, luxury, greenery, and a rich cultural heritage. This area is becoming a hub for investment with modern infrastructure and real estate development, transforming the region. Introducing Garnet Estate in Bajuleki, a similar location around